you want different tokenomics. They are correlated in the sense that they're all crypto, but you want uncorrelated tokenomics, meaning different strategies used by these different platforms: proof of stake, proof of work, collateralized debt position. Basically, you have multiple ways, and then obviously also just speculation.
CryptoSlo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSlo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to today's video. So what's going on today? Lots is going on today. Bitcoin still really strong. So what are my strategies moving ahead? Well, you know, first and foremost, I think a really good lesson learned from the whole Dow and NASDAQ is, you look at the boomers right now. They're at an all-time level high. They've just made massive gains over the last 15 years. And the reality is, what it shows you is, even if you would have been investing small amounts and basically accumulating, not per se trading, you would be absolutely crazy well off, and the gains are like off the charts. So, you kind of have to approach your crypto portfolio like that. Is if you spend too much time jumping around too much, it actually kind of goes against you if you're chasing gains. You really don't want to chase gains. You want to accumulate gains. And that's kind of a better strategy. Now, I really don't want to upset my portfolio, from a Bitcoin standpoint. I'm not a total BTC maximalist, but I do keep a decent percentage as BTC. But, I like to have basically uncorrelated projects which create flows, more basically dividend income. And that's kind of what my portfolio strategy is dividend income from uncorrelated. SNX, bankroll, library. So, you have to look at it. You want different tokenomics. They are correlated in the sense that they're all crypto, but you want uncorrelated tokenomics, meaning different strategies used by these different platforms: proof of stake, proof of work, collateralized debt position. Basically, you have multiple ways, and then obviously also just speculation. I try to stay away from the speculation side per se, because it's just a good way to get wrecked if you make a bad trade. So with that being said, I am ramping up for the new daily. As I stated in my earlier video, probably going in at about 100K. You have your banker incentive, and there's a couple new twists that have not been basically announced officially yet. So I know from my experience, I'm pretty confident about it. I love the original daily and the original daily plus, basically having some more complex tokenomics makes the contract a little more attractive. Now that, and ramping up my library a little bit, but I'm still trying to hold my positions. I said I was in Litecoin accumulation mode just because I like Litecoin from the sense that it typically goes up with BTC and holds a ratio. So it's kind of, I'm dumb not to have some Litecoins in my bag. So I've been taking my BetFury divs and putting those into Litecoin and just slowly accumulating a little stack of Litecoin as well. I've always liked Litecoin just for its speed. And the last run, it was over $400 a coin. So, do I think it could go back up there? It's possible, and probably probable if Bitcoin takes off. So, yeah. So I'm getting my stack ready for the daily. Where are those funds coming from? That's a great question. Now, what I'm not doing is pulling out of my other bankroll products like BT Boost or credits or my banker stack, because jumping from one thing to another really is disadvantageous, because the whole basis of bankroll kind of is DeFi is time, and you're really selling your time if you sell one of those positions. Especially my boost, I will not be moving my boost for a while. I mean, it's basically producing income. I ROI'd twice already on the network fees. So, anyone that says, is it too late to get in? It is a stable contract, and worst case scenario, you make your divs and rain when people dump. So I'm not too worried about that. So we'll just keep that in place. So I'm going to reduce my SNX position a little bit. With the recent downturn in SNX, my cost average is about $1.10. So I can move a little bit of it with really minimal loss. So I am going to do that. SNX is a great project. I just kind of felt like I got a little rambunctious and overexposed to it. Luckily, I don't have a lot of buys at that $1.50 level. Like I said, I'm using Blockfolio so that I've been able to track my cost average. It does it automatically. I recommend that if you don't already have Blockfolio. It's a great tool, because at any time you can click on profit loss and see where you're sitting, so whether or not you should make a move with a specific token or coin. So yeah, so I'm going to move. My collateralization level's looking pretty solid, so I'm going to reduce my SNX by about, 10-13%-ish, and I'm going to get that stacked up and have my TRX ready for the daily. So that's today's news. Hope you liked today's video. Like and subscribe. This is CryptoSlo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking. Have a great Friday.